I'm starting this over, so if you can see me or hear me, let me know. So when I said, let's prove them wrong, what I meant was we need to do all that we can to succeed as small business owners, because with the statistics that 70% of graduating students are looking to go and work for themselves instead of going and slugging it out in 9-to-5 jobs. We are the reason why they have that inspiration. But they're also going to hear from the media the failure rate of small businesses. So what I want us to do as a team is to prove the media wrong, prove the naysayers wrong by helping these people see the way and show them what we've gone through, things that worked, things that didn't work, so that they have a path that they can follow. Shark Tank is doing its part by helping everybody see the benefits of being self-employed. I think myself as an accountant, you out there as a social media expert, somebody out there as a SEO expert, if we all come together and we do our best to succeed, we have to do all that we can to succeed. And the only way to succeed is that you get the proper help. So when you first start your company, in the past, maybe you didn't register it, you didn't incorporate it, you didn't protect yourself legally. I say, if you haven't registered your company, go do it tomorrow. Get it as an LLC, limited liability company, or C corporation that pays its own taxes, or S corporation that you bring the net profit into your personal tax return. Get it official, make it official, so that any big business out there see you and they want to do business with you, they will be able to see, okay, you mean business because you've registered your company. All right. The second thing after you register your company is get an accounting software. So I have two of them here. If you're just starting up, I'm just going to suggest you use Waveapp. This Waveapp here, what it does is that it helps you track all your sales. You can do all your sales. You can record all your bank transactions, link your bank in here, link your bank, post all your transactions. You can pull reports. They claim to do payroll, but it's not robust enough. They don't have all their states in there yet. So I'll say if you're going to need payroll though, then I would suggest you use Quickbooks. So Quickbooks, they've been around for almost 30 some years. So they have all the payroll stuff figured out. They automated the payroll taxes. You can pay electronically. You can pull any report that you so desire. You can pay your employees. You can pay contractors here. You can do sales. You can connect your bank. So if you need that, you probably need to pay a little bit of more subscription, more like 20, 30, 40, depending on which package you want. And so I say there's no reason not to succeed as a small business owner. We have all the tools that we need available to us to succeed. So get the proper help, get the proper training if you need to. The thing with the training is that any training that you buy to help you succeed in business is a tax deduction. All right. So you are not losing. So say you buy my pre-recorded QuickBooks training for $6.97 to learn how to do the books, or you buy for your bookkeeper to learn so that they get your books right. That's an expense that you can write off. I have the Waveapps on here as well. That's in about 75 minutes on the Waveapp. The QuickBooks is like 4 hours because it's more extensive. So all those are write-offs. So first, register your company. Second, get the proper accounting package on file. Set up all your expenses, your revenues. Bill people on a professional invoices so that they know you mean business. All right. This is all before all those click funnels and sales funnels and all those things. Get yourself organized, because once you are organized, you increase your success rate. You understand? You increase your success rate because one, you know how much money is going out, you know how much money is coming in, and so that therefore you can control your money with ease, knowing what everything where everything is going. And also get the proper consultation for taxes, for your social media, for your anything that you do. Get the top or mid tier if you want to, if you don't have a lot of money, but still get the proper help instead of wasting like 10 hours trying to figure out something that you can hire somebody at, say, $150 an hour, and they will get it done in 10 minutes or 15 minutes because they've done it over and over and over time. So I say, as a team, as small business owners, we need to help each other succeed. Okay, if you see somebody that you can help them with something that will make it quicker for them, feel free to offer them. Of course, you get your fee, you have to get paid for it, but we should work as a team to get the success rate for small business owners up. I know 100% is impossible, but nothing is impossible. As a team alone, it will be difficult, but if we work as a team, we'll be able to get the success rate of small businesses. I'm shooting for 100%, that everybody that starts their business will stick to it. All right, so that's my goal, and I know you're going to help me get it there. The other thing is that when you set your business up, initially you'll be the one doing everything, doing the website, doing the da, because you don't have money. I understand. But once you are able to start bringing in some money, hire help. Because many times you can get a student who's going to school for that course and they will need experience. And so they come in with more enthusiasm to learn. And by them to learn, more like an intern, you have to pay them though. Some people don't pay interns. I'm not talking about that. I want you to pay the intern because they have to drive their vehicle to your facility to help you. So at least pay them something, $10, $15 an hour, depends on the area and the cost of living. At least pay them something decent so they are willing to come help you. So they can come in there, take some of the things off your plate. I do that quite a bit. I have a lot of interns sometimes. I do have experienced people also, but I do hire some interns to come help me with the data entry, things like that, to free me up with some time. So hire some help. The other thing is that set a budget. Because let me tell you, all those big companies that you see out there, if you didn't work for any of them before you started your own business, or even if you did, you probably wouldn't know because you are not in the accounting department or something. Every one of them have a budget. And every year, the accounting department, we had to coordinate all the budgets. I used to work for a credit union and I had to coordinate all the budget for all the departments. And back in the day, like 15, 16 years ago, I had to build an Excel spreadsheet, a shared one, I might say, so that I split it up among all the departments and every one of them fill in what they think they're going to need for their departments. And so when they make a change, I can immediately see in the master budget. All right. These days, you don't have to do that. In QuickBooks right here, and I don't know if the sample file will turn that on. It probably won't. But if you have the plus version of QuickBooks, there is a budget here. So with the QuickBooks, you'll be able to go in and fill in all the budget numbers that you want, and you can create it by departments. And so everyone will go in and fill in what they think they want for their department, and then the master budget is there. What QuickBooks will do is that you can, and since it's not turned on, it probably won't show you, but if you go into reports, it should be able to pull budget versus actual. See? So on a regular basis, I see on a monthly basis, you can pull that budget versus actual. And because it's not turned on, it probably won't. Yeah, it probably won't show me that report. But in the real version, if you have budget turned on, it will show you budget versus actual so that you know exactly what the variance is, meaning that whether you went over or you were under. So set a budget, operate like a big business, because all the big businesses, what they are even doing is that they are setting up each department like an entrepreneurship venture. So they give them the power to make the decision. So you already have that privilege of being an entrepreneur. Why not take a little bit of what they are doing up there and then incorporate it into your business? All right. So this is something that I do with my deep dive services. I work with you over 90 days, and then we put all these things in place for you. If you don't already have it, we put all this in place for you. A budget, we make sure everything is done correctly, and then you measure it on a regular basis. So that's my little tidbit for you. Now, the other thing is financing. So people will say, well, I have no financing. Well, I understand. As a small business owner, most of the banks don't even want to look at your loan application because they say, oh yeah, your credit score is low. Yes, of course it's low, because you have to use your credit card to the hilt to survive. And I understand that, but some of the the banks understand it, but not all of them. Keep going to every bank until you can get somebody who will understand what you're trying to do. By that, when you first open your business and you get your tax ID and you open your bank account, develop a banking relationship. So if it means you're not going to go through the drive-through all the time and you go in and chit-chat with the tellers, find out who the bank manager is, and then talk with them a few every now and then and let them know how your business is doing. And if you need a little credit card to help you bridge, purchasing supplies and things like that, you'll be surprised that whenever you need, say 20, 30, 40,000 to do an upgrade, you've already built the relationship. See? So now they have all these online banking and stuff. I have no problem with that. If you can build that over the phone, yes, by all means. But I'm all about going inside the branches and then developing a relationship with them. And though they see the face, then they know you mean business. They hear your name around town or in their chamber meetings and things like that. Shake hands with people, although I don't do much of that anymore because I'm so busy. But you can build that relationship. I already have a lot of banks. I go there, they know my name. The minute I enter, they know my name. So I have about 3-4 banks that I usually go. But that helps you. And also, depending on the type of business that you are in, you leave a few of your business cards there with them, that if they come across another business owner looking for your services, you'll be happy to take care of them. And I do get referrals from the bank because of what I do, but I don't know what else you would do. But I'm sure if you're, say, social media person, SEO or success coach or mindset coach or whatever coaching service that you do, I am fully sure that you can get referrals from these banks. All right. So I have touched on registering your company, making it official. Consult with the proper consultants, SEO, Facebook, all those people. Make sure you get referrals for how they work. Don't just take somebody just because they put some stats there to blur your eyes. Don't go pay somebody just because they say, oh, I got this person, this. Everybody has a different type of business and a different energy that they bring to the table. So have a free call with them, see a complimentary call with them, see if your vibes work together before you shell out a lot of money. I personally have lost some money on the issue, and I've read a few people who've lost money. So get to know them and know exactly what they do before you put a lot of money on the table. Also hire help as soon as you are able to hire help. Get your finances in order by getting the proper accounting software, QuickBooks or Waveapps, which is a free subscription, or the QuickBooks maybe $30-$40 a month. And I know people complain about QuickBooks being expensive, but considering all the things that they can do for you, I think it's worth the money, because they also have to put the systems in place to make sure they protect um, your data. So it's okay to pay some money for the protection, I think, in my opinion, anyway. And then the payroll too, you can, everything is intact, because when you use an outside payroll, then it comes a problem that you have to still get the information into QuickBooks. It's a little bit complicated. I've had clients who do that and I still have to move things about. So I say get everything in one place. All right. If you need help, get the proper training for it. I do have pre-recorded training for the QuickBooks. I have pre-recorded training for the Wave apps. And for those of you, when I talk about budgets and your eyes glare over and say, no, I don't know anything about that, I can help you with my deep dive services. I go in detail for like 90 days. I go with you maybe every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on what schedule suits you. We can work something out with a deep dive accounting. And then if you're not sure, we can do a complimentary 20 minutes and see how much fun we can have together. And then from there, we can take it up from there. All right. So I don't see any questions, and I don't know if all of you were able to get this link, because something weird happened with Facebook. It wasn't showing, because I'm trying to look at it here and it's still not showing that I'm live. Oh, yeah, it's not still showing that I'm live. So I hope the rest of you will be able to watch this later. And if you have any questions, you can pop it in the comments for me, and I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. I hope there will be no glitch for next week. So if you have any topics that you really want me to talk about, I'm more than happy to hear you out. Post it in the comments or send it by private message. If there's anything you want me to cover, let me know, and I will keep your privacy. If you don't want people to know that you asked that question, PM it to me. I'll keep your privacy. And as always, enjoy your day. Make your business the best business that anybody can ever aspire to have, and inspire our young ones who are willing to take the risk of being self-employed. I think self-employment is the middle of the name of the game. My daughters tell me that, yeah, you want everybody to work for themselves. Yes, because you are in control of your life if you work for yourself. I've been enjoying this for the last 16 years and I won't do anything else. Yes, sometimes it's hard, but everything worth having is worth working hard for. All right. So until next week, I wish you all the best. Enjoy. And I am going to take a walk around the block and come back. All right. So this is the end of it. Talk to you later. Love you all. Mwah.